training themselves in the future. It has been very rewarding to see how this partnership has developed. It has grown into a solid and active working relationship with shared goals and real commitment on both sides. We would not have reached this far without the leadership and commitment of Director General Mbouk, the Deputy Director General, the Airport Commissioner, and Commissioner Mane. Their drive and ambition have been essential to make this partnership a reality. I'm also very pleased with the commitment shown by the Dutch experts involved in this program. It is encouraging to see how our colleagues from different agencies have come together to design a high-quality training and have traveled all the way here to deliver it here in person. That kind of dedication shows how seriously we take this cooperation, not just as individual agencies, but as a joint effort, with ambition to build something sustainable together. Finally, I would also like to thank the European Liaison Officer Tarmo for his support in making this training a reality. Dear Deputy Director General, dear Airport Commissioner, dear participants, I hope this training adds real value to your daily work and that it contributes to our ongoing collaboration in a practical way. Thank you, and I wish you all a successful training.
Thank you very much, Mr. Senior, for those wonderful remarks. And then as lead trainer, we do hope that our guys will not allow you to go back with your expertise to the Netherlands, but they are going to explore and exploit you to be able to learn as much as possible. I always tell people that when you go on trainings, when you have trainers, exploit them, not just exploit them. Because once they go back, you don't know if they're coming back to give you the same expertise. So it's important always be able to learn and show them as much as possible. We are now going to invite the acting Deputy Ambassador, Ms. Susan Baker. I'm not sure if today is our first day coming to Gambia. It's the first day. Yes. I hope you enjoy this marine coast of West Africa as it's commonly called. So now we're going to allow Ms. Stefania, the acting Deputy Ambassador, Ms. Susan Baker of the Kingdom of Netherlands in Dakar to also share her statement before we have the Deputy Director. Ma, you have a word.
Thank you very much. Dear Deputy Director General of the Gambia Immigration Department, dear Commissioner of Banjul International Airport, dear Commissioners, dear training participants, dear members of the press, welcome and good morning. My name is Susanne de Becker. I'm the acting Deputy Ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Senegal. I'm privileged and honored to be here with all of you today for the opening of this second document training. The document training is a multi-phased program offered to the Gambia Immigration Department GID by a combination of Dutch government agencies. The training focuses on strengthening the capacities within GID in the identification of and verification of travel and identity documents, the detection of irregularities, and the prevention of identity fraud. This training is designed to support operational staff in carrying out their duties with confidence, accuracy, and understanding of procedures. The Embassy of the Netherlands is pleased to note that various Dutch government agencies and Gambian partners have been working on this project together, each bringing their unique expertise and complementing each other's role. A perfect example of how diplomatic and policy objectives can be realized by investing in long-term practical cooperation. We believe that sustainable migration management requires more than strategies on paper. It requires hands-on collaboration between professionals, mutual learning, and the strengthening of institutional capacity. The bilateral partnership between Gambia Immigration Department and the different Dutch operational agencies serves as an excellent example. As you may know, the Netherlands and the Gambia have close political and economic ties. As an example, large Dutch multinational companies like Royal Haskoning and Damen and the Gambian maritime and port sectors do business and share their expertise. The Netherlands and the Gambia also cooperate in the field of international peace, fighting injustice and impunity, and promoting human rights. The Netherlands is intervening in the so-called Rohingya genocide case in the International Court of Justice, which was brought forward by the Gambia. Bilateral cooperation is at its most evident here at the airports. The Gambia is a favorite destination for Dutch tourists every year. No less than 90,000 in 2025, I was told. Gambia is also home to over 300 Dutch nationals who have become attached to your country and now contribute to the Gambian economy and society. For most, if not all of them, the welcome they received at the airport by you as GID officers was their first encounter with the Smiling Coast. We are therefore all the more pleased to offer this training to you, which will facilitate a smooth exchange at the airports. To conclude, this Gambian-Dutch cooperation could not have been realized without the dedication of everyone involved. I would like to thank the leadership of GID for their continuous cooperation and commitment to capacity building. Thank you also to all Dutch partners involved, the trainers, as well as European Liaison Officer Tarmo Liebma. I wish all participants an inspiring training. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you very much, Ms. Susan. I doubt if this Jerry Jeff is from Senegal or from the Gambia. But thank you for also trying to localize yourself into the area where you are based with your official work as well. I think it's inspiring to also note that you're able to integrate within our society and be able to adapt to some of our local language phrases as well. So we would now have the final statement for this opening ceremony, and this will be delivered by the Deputy Director of Immigration, Ms. Ulay Jallo, on behalf of DG Ibrahim Mboup, to officially open these 2-week-long trainings on document security for immigration staff here at the airport. Ma, we have the pleasure to have you on board to also deliver your statement.
Thank you very much, MC. Distinguished guests, the acting ambassador, the acting deputy ambassador of the Netherlands in Dakar, Ms. Susan Becker, senior advisor, Ministry of Justice, Ms. Stephen Stewart, senior advisor, Ministry of Justice, Mr. Jane William, Frontex Liaison Officer, Mr. Tomo, trainers, Mrs. Linda, Mr. Ivan, Mr. Jeffrey, the cameraman, Mr. Jonathan. On the side of the Immigration Department, I wish also to acknowledge your presence, the Commissioner of Banjul International Airport, the Gambia Commission for Refugees, the Commissioner deputizing the Commissioner for Banjul International Airport, all senior officers here present, my colleagues from GID, the media fraternity here present, I want to say good morning to you all. I am honored to deliver these opening remarks this morning on behalf of the Director General of Gambia Immigration Department, who is currently on annual leave and who has mandated me to represent him at this important occasion. He conveys his warm greetings and best wishes for the success of this program. We are gathered today to officially open the second cohort of document security training program supported by the Ministry of Justice and Security of the Kingdom of Netherlands through the Repatriation and Departure Service in collaboration with the Gambia Immigration Department. This initiative is a clear demonstration of the strong partnership and shared responsibility between our institutions in promoting secured and orderly migration. Ladies and gentlemen, this training is fully aligned with the Gambia Immigration Department's strategic plan, particularly Goal 5, which focuses on the prevention and detection of document fraud, and Goal 7, which emphasizes effective investigation and prosecution of immigration-related offenses. These two goals are central to the department's mandate and to national security at large. The training program is organized to strengthen our collective capacity to safeguard our borders, which remains critical gateway to our nation. In today's interconnected world, border management has become more complex and demanding than ever before. Criminal networks are increasingly sophisticated, employing advanced methods of document fraud, identity manipulation, and impersonation to facilitate irregular migration, transnational crime, and other security threats. As frontline officers, you are the first and most crucial line of defense against these risks. Strengthening document examination, skill understanding, imagining fraud trends, and improving risk assessment capabilities are therefore not optional. They are essential to national security, public safety, and international credibility. Through this training program, our officers will be equipped with enhanced technical skills to identify fraudulent travel documents, apply risk profiling, and strengthening frontline detection mechanisms. Equally important, the knowledge gained will improve evidence handling, interagency cooperation, and case management, thereby supporting successful prosecution and reinforcing the rule of law. Distinguished participants, this document fraud program poses serious risk to border security, national integrity, and international trust. Addressing it requires not only technology, but as well trained and professional officers. This program delivers by the training team and immigration liaison officers directly contributes to the strengthening and institutional capacity and ensuring that our responses meet international standards. I am particularly pleased that officers from Borders and Banjul International Airport are participating in the training. Your role is crucial in translating policy into practice. I therefore encourage you to actively engage, share experience, and apply the skills acquired in your daily operations, and make full use of the expertise of our facilitators for the collective security of our nation. The knowledge gained here should not remain in the room. It must be applied consistently at our borders and shared with colleagues upon your return to your duty stations. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of the Republic of the Gambia remains committed to strengthening border management, through continuous capacity building and strategic partnership. This training is not only enhancing operational effectiveness, but also build institutional credibility and public confidence in our systems. In furtherance to this, the immigration bill has already been reviewed at the level of the cabinet, and final compilation at the Ministry of Interior is ongoing. We are optimistic that very soon the bill will be passed into the parliament. Thus, when passed into law, we will have a greater power to be able to halt irregular migration through prosecution and prosecution and conviction of offenders. Before I conclude, allow me to once again express our sincere appreciation to the government and the people of the Kingdom of Netherlands, in particular acknowledge the presence of Suzani, the First Secretary, Stefan, Senior Advisor, and the entire team from the Netherlands. Let me take this opportunity to equally express my sincere appreciation to the organizers and trainers whose commitment and technical support have made this program possible. The completion to build professional, vigilant, and resilient border institution is deeply valued. I will not conclude without commending and appreciating Commissioner Manning, who is presently the Commissioner of Gambia Commission for Refugees, who have been the backdrop of making sure this cooperation and collaboration with us and the people of Netherlands are presently having such a platform and achieving this magnificent training program today. This is not the first training program that was conducted, as highlighted by most of these speakers. We have almost about 120 participants that have been trained for GID. So therefore, that have indicated the significance of this particular training program. And again, as highlighted by one of the speakers, who mentioned that it is a way of making sure that we have an overall group of individuals who will be trained on technical expertise, where they can be able to be training of trainers within the country and even outside the country, because there were some that I can remember that conducted a training program in Tanzania, and today in this country, at least we have 3 or 4 experts within us, and one of them is within us. So therefore, Gambia is coming on an advanced stage to be able to have document security officers that can also be able to train outsiders at the international platform to be recognized as Gambians that have the talent, the skill, and the understanding to be able to minimize document fraud at the international arena. So therefore, I must commend Commissioner Mane to keep up the good work. You are supported 100% by the command to be able to bring more training programs to the institution, to be able to capacitize our staff. Once again, I thank you very much on behalf of the head of the institution, Director General Ibrahim Mbu, and I declare the program open.
Thank you so much, Mark. So that is the last what we've been waiting for, that this training program is officially open, and then over the course of the next 2 weeks, you will be trained into document security, which is a cornerstone to the work we do at the immigration level. And again, we appreciate the efforts of the Kingdom of Netherlands for this partnership, and we do hope to have more of these trainings. We also do hope to someday receive our officers traveling all the way to your country to also see what happens over there and how are you able to manage document fraud and also fraud detection as well. With these few remarks, we would officially take the group photo outside, and then we can have the rest of the activities for today.
Congratulations.